Hello everyone, this is the real Black Otaku, and welcome to the honorable mentions video for my top 10 favorite shipped couples in anime. You can go to the original video by clicking right here, or in the link in the description. The only thing I can say about this one is that it was rather heartwarming, but at the same time, very heartbreaking. Honorable mention number 1 is Train and Saya from Black Cat. Just like how Millie began to change Wolfwood from her interactions with them, Saya had began to show Train the value of life and personal freedom. This free-spirited sweeper had began to make this cold-blooded assassin more human. Saya's influence had began to change Train for the better. For the most part, the relationship was rather friendly and playful, but it could have easily become more than that. Unfortunately, the main villain, Creed, saw Saya as a witch who has begun to corrupt the beauty that was Train's killing ability. So he killed Saya in cold blood. Even though Saya may have never truly had romantic feelings towards Train, I think it was true the other way around. I may be overanalyzing things, but I think that was a large reason for Train wanting to kill Creed. Even so, I believe Train and Saya would have made a good couple if Saya was still alive. Then again, if Saya was still alive, there'd be no story to begin with. The only reason why these two aren't on the list is because there were 10 couples that I shipped more than them. But I still had to mention them as an honorable mention. This next one is definitely the most recent of the ones that I'm going to be mentioning. Honorable mention number 2 is Gamagori and Mako from Kill la Kill. I can only describe Ira Gamagori as a gentle giant, and this shows in his interaction with Mako. But don't underestimate him, because he will not hesitate to discipline the living shit out of you. This is another example of some cute interactions that I just found to be adorable. Though I may never know exactly what's going on in Mako's head, and trust me, there are several times where I question her sanity, I have a feeling that Gamagori had started to develop a thing for Mako. Make all the size different jokes as you want, but you cannot deny that these two would have made a very cute couple. Even this next series has a few different girls in which you could ship the main character with, I wouldn't necessarily call it a harem. I think I'm one of the only few who ship these two, but that's never stopped me before. Honorable mention number 3 is Kyon and Mikuru from the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Going back to the question of who to ship Kyon with, I know Haruhi is the most logical choice, and there are plenty of people who ship with Yuki. His appearance helped a lot with that one. But I think Mikuru would have been the best choice for Kyon. Why do I ship it? Well, part of it would be because I pity Mikuru for all the shit that she has to go through because of Haruhi, but I think the main reason would be the future Mikuru who comes in from time to time. From how she acts with Kyon, I have a feeling that they either do or will have some sort of romantic relationship, depending on whose perspective you're looking at. I know it's not much to work with, but it's more than enough for me. Character shipping is a fairly common practice in shonen anime, and Soul Eater is no exception. The question is, who do I ship with who? Soul and Mako? Too mainstream. Black Star Tsubaki? Well, I was actually tempted to use them, but I decided to go with someone else. Honorable mention number 4 is Stein and Marie. Why do I ship them? Because I see a connection developing between them that doesn't feel too forced or cliche. Marie's sweet nature works off of Stein's borderline insanity rather well. Not only that, but Marie was the reason why Stein was able to recover from the madness that has been taking over the past few episodes. Not much else needs to be said about them, just that I feel that they would have eventually made a great couple if the anime would have continued further along than it did. This final honorable mention should be rather obvious is it given who I have on the actual list. Honorable mention number 5 is Sayaka and Kyoko from Monica Magica. I'll be honest here, I had a very hard time choosing between either these two or Monica and Homura to be on the list. And these two just barely miss out. Now this might seem like a fairly odd shipping choice, seeing as they were actually at odds with each other in the series and actually tried to kill each other when they first met. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I shipped it, despite a fairly similar first encounter. However, as we go further into the series, it appears that Kyoko had grown a fondness for Sayaka, and actually teamed up with Monica in order to try to bring Sayaka back after she turned into a witch. An attempt which failed, forcing Kyoko to sacrifice herself in order to put Sayaka down. This might not seem like a sign of love, but there was a scene close towards the end of Rebellion involving these two that heavily implies some sort of mutual romantic feelings. The icing on the cake would be the ending theme used for episode 9 of the series. Not only is the background the image that you see right here, but the song itself is sung by Kyoko and Sayaka's Japanese voice actresses, and has lyrics that reflect some sort of developing feelings between them. Just read the lyrics for yourself and honestly tell me that I'm overanalyzing this. Then again, odds are I most likely am, but that's beside the point. Unfortunately, because I have Monica and Homura on the actual list, I had to bring these two to these honorable mentions. Go ahead and tell me down in the comments some of your thoughts on some of the couples I mentioned here in honorable mentions. Go to the original video by clicking right here or in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check my Punch Elsley trying by clicking right here or in the link in the description. This is the real Black Utaki signing out. See ya.